Hello everybody and welcome to the first game of Group B for the Advanced Wars Tournament Series. Today we have Zielinskigr, I hope that I'm pronouncing that right, versus Croner. Zielinskigr is almost 1k, I believe, and Croner is more around 840. Zielinskigr mostly uses Andy, Croner Jake. And for this match, Zielinskigr banned Jake, a nice move I think. And Croner banned Sammy, he also banned Assassins, Hidden Edge and Normandy for maps, so I think he doesn't like small maps in general. And let's get the match started. So, this game is on Stalingrad. We had a bunch of games on Stalingrad. I mean 2 games I think, or was it 3 games on Group A. And there's that little problem with Stalingrad where I forgot to set the capture limit correctly, so whoever gets 30 properties will win the game, but I don't think that comes into play in this game in specific, I think. So Croner is playing Jess, which is really interesting. I think there were only a few Jess picks on this tournament, and Zielinskigr is playing Flak, of course. So let's see if he'll get some nice rolls. He's already going for the airport capture on day 4, I think. But I think Croner might go for this one as well with this infantry probably, and Zielinskigr started with artillery here, so far both are playing pretty standard I think. And Croner went for that tank. Both are going for this early capture here. I believe, yeah, Zielinskigr could move his infantry here and then capture later, like double capture with those 2, but I think that's fine as well. So he builds his infantry already, which I think is a bit interesting. Sometimes it's nice to build some stuff so you don't forget. And he gets a recon on the south side, so I think this is gonna be his strong side for now at least. I think Zielinskigr commented on one of the Stalingrad videos explaining that whatever, because all those bases are kinda equal here, there's not like a definitive strong side or weak side for each player. It's more up to what the players end up doing, but I noticed that in general this player, the first one to play, goes for this front tower and the other one goes for this one. I guess maybe it has to do with the airport, but I'm not sure. I guess it's kinda symmetrical here other than this little joint here on the pipes. And Zielinskigr is going for another artillery. Sorry for butchering the name. Croner built an early APC. I think that's a nice addition. I saw a lot of top fog guys going for this APC on this base right here for the captures. Stalingrad is a pretty big map, so I think having an APC can be pretty helpful. I think DJs also said that it's nice to have the APC for the medium tank, especially against like Drake, if you're playing against him. So you can have gas for the medium tank to basically fight on the map, right? And for now there's no fighting. Stalingrad takes a little bit to get started on the fighting, and for now they are both even on capture. Maybe Croner will get a little bit of a lead with this APC, but I think the APC is a bit late as well. I don't know if it will have that much of an impact for now, maybe later on for reinforcing with infantry. The artillery for Croner is moving to this north, this left side I think, and his tank is already here, so let's see what happens. Maybe Zielinskigr will see this tank right here and attack with his artillery, but he chooses to put the recon on this city here. I don't know what happened here with this infantry. Maybe it's a bug on the... It's probably a bug on the player. Right now Croner can see the artillery, so he gets a really nice shot on it. Croner is just moving in with his units. And Croner goes for the double tank now. Zielinskigr is... I don't think he's been hiding capture actually, because he captured those two properties. But his artillery took a bit of damage here, but I think overall he has a better position because he's the first player to play, right? And even though he has those artillery, but it's nice that I think because he's the first player, it's easier for him to get those artillery on those woods here, which can be pretty good. He also has a battlecopter. He didn't catch when that was made, but probably last turn. And Croner doesn't have an anti-air yet. Let's see if that will be a problem for him later on. So this recon interrupted this capture, but Croner is gonna get it eventually, I think, unless there's something else to interrupt here, but I don't think there is. So he's going for that base here, which can be a bit contested sometimes. This one maybe will go to Croner as well, we'll see what happens. Croner is moving his tanks to the north side. I think he wants to really secure this front tower right here, just like Zielinskigr is doing with his front tower. So there's a bunch of infantry just moving for now. The battlecopter is coming in. The tank is hiding here on this woods, really interesting. And this artillery is going to the strong side, I guess, of Zielinskigr as well, and he gets an anti-air, which is good. Oh, Croner got the anti-air last turn, so that's good for him, but I think the battlecopter is on the other side, so I don't know how that will play out. Now Croner sees the infantry here, he has an artillery, he finally gets the phone tower. I don't know what will happen here. I think for now Croner has an advantage because both of these infantry can attack here, but Zielinskigr will get the first shot. There is some presence on the middle by both players, but Zielinskigr already has an artillery here. So let's see when Croner spots this. I think probably next turn if Zielinskigr uses it to attack those infantry. And he gets another anti-air, which is cool I think, because he doesn't know where the battlecopter is going. And yeah, the artillery shoots the infantry, and the other infantry, the Zielinskigr infantry, finishes the Croner infantry here, so that's nice for Zielinskigr, I guess. But he shows his hand here, right, the artillery here. Now he's just going in on his cone tower side, going strong with the tank and the battlecopter, attacking some infantry. Interrupting this capture as well, which is great, I think. Right now he actually has a capture advantage. I don't know if that's just because of some interrupting here. But Croner gets the artillery? Yeah, the artillery here. Nice, but Zielinskigr already has another artillery covering here, and the tank and the battlecopter, so I don't know if that's worth it really. Now Croner is moving in on this cone tower side as well. He's starting to capture, but this infantry only has 4 HP, as it was attacked by the other infantry Zielinskigr had here, so it's gonna take 5 turns to capture. That's a lot of time. He backs up a bit here, gets his anti-air in a better position. There's some fighting on the tanks. Actually, I think it's fine overall because Croner has 3 tanks here. And yeah, this anti-air I don't think will reach when this battlecopter attacks the tanks on the right side, but he goes for triple tank. The artillery is getting a lot of value for Zielinskigr. He's capturing a bit on his right side while all those fights are taking place. And I don't think Croner can really fight them much on that side for now. He has a bunch of tanks, but his anti-air is a bit out of position, which means he'll lose a bunch of tanks for pretty much free here. He loses this capture as well, which is kinda bad, but I don't know, it's kinda expected as well, because this probably should go to Zielinskigr eventually. And Zielinskigr gets triple tank as well, so both are mirroring each other pretty much. Croner has a little bit less unit value, but it's his turn now, so he should go ahead a bit. He kills those infantry that were here. Oh my god, he gets the anti-air range of the artillery. He should know that this artillery is here now. I don't know if you watched the replay, but something's killing all his stuff here. He should know. The tank's going, get a tank? Yeah, a tank. The infantry is moving forward, he's backing up with this one on the city he already has, so it's nice that he's getting those edge captures here on the diagonals, I guess. He goes for battlecopter and double anti-air. I don't know if I agree with that move. I mean, Zielinskigr has 2 battlecopters, but he already has 2 anti-air and they didn't get much value, though I think this one will die, so maybe he will need to replace it really. Yeah, it dies to... okay, it doesn't die to the infantry. I think it's kinda rare to see an infantry kill an anti-air. Generally the anti-air demolishes infantry. Now Zielinskigr is going really hard on his cone tower side, punishing Croner for overextending a bit here, I think. And the infantry is moving in a bit. I don't know if that one move, I think it was a bit of overextension, but at the same time I think he should be controlling this pretty soon, so it doesn't matter too much, I think. He gets triple tank, and Croner goes for the Jess superpower overdrive, so he's gonna get, I believe, 2 movements for all his vehicles, the ground ones, the tanks and the anti-air, and extra firepower for those as well. Croner overall getting some nice trades. Jess infantry is a bit weaker, of course, but Flak sometimes can roll lower as well. I think for now the rolls were pretty average. I don't know if I wasn't paying too much attention, to be honest, if the rolls were nice or not for Flak. But I think overall it didn't matter too much on the engagements. Croner is moving in with his double anti-air and the battlecopter. The anti-air gets this infantry at least. And he goes for anti-air and double tank. Another anti-air. So he loses this tank. Was that in one shot? Oh my god, look at this. This roll for Zielinskigr was really great for the Flak superpower. Makes the luck really crazy. You can roll like super, I mean a bit low, but you can also roll super high, so this artillery here just this one-shots this thing, which is pretty crazy. Now he gets double anti-air, I don't know if he saw any battlecopters yet, but he's pretty much prepared. He already has a pretty decent army overall. He's pulling back with this one entire. I think this is what caused him to build more entire, because he's losing this one right here. And he's going for those captures now. Croner, I don't know about this infantry here, it's just for vision or what. But I think he will die very soon. Those tanks are going in, and right now Croner is already kinda behind on units value and counts quite a bit actually. He has 23 against 27 now. But he's still fighting on this side. I think he doesn't get his infantry, but it's pretty much dead. Now his entire is moving in, but there's not a copter here yet to kill, I think. I don't know what happened to that other copter, maybe it died to the entire and I didn't catch it. So this infantry just dies. The artillery, oh my god, I don't know how much value this artillery got, but he already killed a tank in one shot and a bunch of infantry and almost one shot an anti-air as well, so I think he got like three times the value it's cost, you know. My English is suffering a bit today, I don't know what's happening. Right now Zielinskigr is just destroying this side pretty much and holding on pretty well. Actually, he's kind of winning on this side as well, I think. Yeah, and now with the buy, he's like 20k ahead on unit value. Croner gets some nice damage, kills the artillery finally, but Zielinskigr has 3 tanks here, so I don't know. It don't matter too much. He's using his anti-air to shoot at tanks because honestly there's not a whole lot of air units here. I mean, those could be tanks, and then maybe he would have like an extra battlecopter or an extra tank, I don't know. So I think Croner went a bit too hard on the anti-air on this match. The APC, I don't know if it got too much value as well. I think generally if you get an APC you wanna open with it like before you even get a tank or anything. Or you get it like really later on when your infantry is having trouble catching up to the front line. The front lines. The tank gets the anti-air, and Zielinskigr is capturing this property, which should be Croner's, I think. So right now Croner is really behind, especially in unit count. Zielinskigr is consistently with like 15% more than Croner at this point in number of units. Now he pulls back a bit on this side. I mean, he doesn't need to overextend, he's already winning pretty hard on this one. And I think he's thinking about taking this one tower as well. Croner is fighting back here. He gets the infantry. At least he's keeping the capture advantage for now. I think the APC was useful for that, probably, on getting more properties earlier. And I don't think it was necessarily a bad move, but I think all the anti-air, like building too much anti-air can hurt you quite a bit, and I think he overextended here a bit as well, fighting too hard on Zielinskig's strong side. Zielinskigr is gonna get a really nice shot on this anti-air, and now he's gonna pretty much kill it with the other tank, the weaker one. He's also moving another. I didn't catch if he lost this. I think he lost this artillery here, the hero artillery. Let me go back because this artillery. Okay, so he had the artillery here. Oh, he was pulling back to. He was just pulling back, I think, and now it's here, I guess. Which turn was I in again? Oh my god. Okay, if I remember correctly, yeah, this anti-air was taking quite some damage here. Okay, so we were on Zielinskigr, sorry for that. We were on Zielinskigr turn and he was attacking this anti-air, and then he's moving in with the artillery again. The artillery that got like, I believe like 20k value, like pretty much all the lead he got on kills here, I think is due to this artillery pretty much. I mean, not due to this artillery, but if the value is the same pretty much that this artillery got, so this artillery definitely is the MVP of the match. The hero unit, I don't know how you call it, whatever. Now he's killing a bunch of stuff here on his strong side with the tanks, getting some nice engagements, pulling this tank back to heal, and he started to capture this with 1 HP and 1 HP infantry. And Croner goes for the overdrive, the superpower again. At this point, things are looking really rough for him. He doesn't even have 20 units anymore to fight back the 30 of the Zielinskigr. He gets some nice shots on those tanks, but there's still a tank here, and this anti-air will kill this battlecopter, so things are looking a bit rough for him. Still, he kills those 2 tanks, that's nice. He's gonna interrupt the capture and start capturing this one slowly, getting more tanks. I think he probably should have less units, should have had less units on this side, and I mean, he committed to fighting here, so he should just hold on here, I think. But Zielinskigr is winning so hard. He has units on this side as well. The battlecopter kills the anti-air. The artillery here is getting some value as well. This battlecopter was dead already, so that's that. The tanks pull back to heal. This tank is just pulling back for now, I don't know. He sees the tank here and he probably knows there's more stuff here, and he's right. The battlecopters are moving in as well, so I think he wants to coalesce all his forces here and do a big attack here, maybe even swing to this part of the map, like front switch to the left side. He gets a bunch of recons. Recons are really nice late game to kill the remaining infantry your opponent might have. Maybe he's trying to get some cheeky captures, like on this turn. Properties, now Croner is moving in. He has a recon here as well, the tank. He's really trying to win on this side and hold on here, I think, but this tank's kinda move forward, I don't know about that. But he wants to get some vision, I think, because Zielinskigr really pulled back here. Maybe Croner wants to see if there's a front switch happening. Zielinskigr is fighting a bit here, trying to draw some attention maybe from Croner, so his attack here is gonna be stronger. I'm not sure if he's trying to front switch to the left, all this stuff, or if he's just gonna really commit on this, maybe go for an HQ capture here, since he's so far ahead. And now he has the property capture lead as well, so I think that's really problematic for Croner, because he's been behind on units the whole game, and now he's also behind on properties. And for now, Croner can just, Zielinskigr can just sit back and try to keep his property advantage and win this way. Croner's fighting on this side, getting some really nice engagements. This one wasn't so great, I think. Fighting a tank on a city from the road, not really something you want to do for the most part. The artillery is moving in here, the medium tank as well. So he's, I guess, mostly trying to hold on here and trying to smash this side to get some captures. But he doesn't have infantry here for the most part, so I don't know. This property didn't even get captured yet. I think he should have gone to Croner, but Croner didn't manage to capture that. So that's a bit painful. Now Zielinskigr is holding back a bit. Maybe Croner is even thinking about trying an HQ capture here, but Zielinskigr can hold on for now for sure. And Zielinskigr isn't going two-hand on this side, which I think is wise since he has the property advantage. And maybe he'll win by capture actually, because if he gets 30 properties, he just wins the game. Thanks to my mistake again on setting the map settings. But at this point it's really hard for Croner to get back on the game, I think. Stalingrad I don't think is a map that allows for much comebacks, I think, because it's a really big map. And also one player has like an overwhelming amount of units, he'll just keep winning, I think, the engagements all around the map. I think I'm not any expert. I'm low rated player as well, but I believe this map is decided long before, you know, this type of stuff. Croner is fighting on this near his opponent's HQ. I don't know about that, but he got a bunch of those artillery. Finally he goes for double anti-air again. I think this time is kind of justified because Zielinskigr has a lot of battlecopters here. Maybe even a fighter, though this anti-air would be a problem. I don't know if a fighter would be good. Also Croner doesn't have the money for that right now. The medium tank fights the battlecopter, which is a bit funny, but on the HQ I think that's nice because you get so much defense, it doesn't matter. The counter-attack from the copter. The recons are coming in to kill some infantry, probably mostly just get vision, you know, if he can get the HQ capture or something. Now Zielinskigr is really getting a presence in the middle of the map. He just wants to take good engagements and end the game, I think. He already got another property, so maybe Croner will lose by capture soon. I mean, probably. And he gets the third superpower, the overdrive. I think Jess is decent on that map, but there's a lot of battlecopters and Jess is really not that great with battlecopters, and there's a bunch of infantry early game as well, and she's not great with infantry as well, so I think maybe she's not a great pick, actually. Croner is mostly just reinforcing his side, but I think he's overextending here a bit. This tank is left to be dead here, pretty much. And things are getting dire around his HQ as well, but I think Zielinskigr is pulling back a bit. Now he got another property. If he gets another one, he will win. Of course the con tower doesn't count, but it will give him the 10% attack. So that would be tough for Croner, which already is losing most engagements just because of unit value, like army size, you know. Zielinskigr is moving in here since he just won that battle around his HQ. And those battlecopters will take out this tank, and then those tanks I think should repair around here on the front. The recon gets some vision, probably for this artillery to move in. The tanks are going in, there's more artillery around here. This artillery for Zielinskigr got so much value on this map, oh my god. The battlecopter is being really careful here for Croner. He really doesn't want to lose this battlecopter. Now the entire interrupts the cone tower capture, which I think is important, but he'll probably lose those entire as well. But he has a battlecopter at least, though Zielinskigr actually can attack that next turn, I think. He's killing this recon, but I think it's gonna cost him some stuff here as well, so I don't know about that. And Zielinskigr goes for his superpower zone, the barbaric blow. He gets a nice roll, I think, here, and this one wasn't so great. He kills this anti-air in one shot as well. This artillery is gonna take a lot of damage. This tank's probably gonna die. And this battlecopter, I think that was a bad roll actually. That's like an average roll, not what really you want with your superpower. This tank gets smashed by the medium tank and the infantry. I think overall Flak is a really decent seal. I get that looks kinda bad and random in the sense for Global League, but I'm not sure if he's so random that people should ban him from Global League, but whatever, you know. Now Croner is trying to fight back, but at this point he has like half the unit count that the Zielinskigr has. I keep missing the names because I'm just confused, I guess. I don't know what's happening. This is the first game I'm casting for quite a while. The recon comes in and Croner gets a rocket. I don't know if it's kind of a meme move at this point or if he thinks it's good for defense. I mean, at this point Zielinskigr is pretty much on his doorstep right here. And I think maybe Zielinskigr is gonna win soon, because if he captures another property, he wins the game by the rules we said before. The 30 property capture. And right now he's 6k ahead as well, and I mean he's got a decisive lead on unit count with double the units without even buying yet. He's really smashing this side, even overextending a bit here, but at this point it's not an overextension because, I mean, Croner doesn't even have an army around here. And yeah, things are looking pretty rough for Croner. I think this game is over already. It should be over soon at least. The recons get some vision, he kills the was in a tank, okay. And the recon goes in, but there's a bunch of stuff here. I think he was just trying to get some vision. He almost kills this tank, but doesn't quite. So that's kinda bad because Zielinskigr has vision here now, still. And he goes for another rocket. I don't know about that, but at this point, I don't know what else he can do as well. Like, things are pretty rough for me. And he gets eliminated by capture because Zielinskigr got the 30 properties. So I think this game was really interesting. Early game, both players were playing really well and equal. Croner got the APC, so he got a bit of a capture lead early game, but then he went too hard with the anti-airs and overextended here a bit, I think. Zielinskigr got so much value out of this artillery, oh my god. One artillery here got like 20k value, maybe even more if you want to calculate that on the comments. Feel free to do this. So that's it, I think. Really interesting first game. Zielinskigr is quite a bit higher rated than Croner, but Croner put up a good fight, so that was cool. So that's it. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it, like the video, ring the bell, all that stuff, and let's see you guys next time.